Recognizing the signs of your destined blessing. Always remember when Allah has decreed something beneficial for you, He continuously presents unmistakable signs along the way. These signs may not always appear in the way you expect, but they unfold in perfect alignment with divine wisdom. There are moments in life when a great blessing or an incredible opportunity is on the horizon, yet you may not recognize it immediately. You might see doors opening unexpectedly, pathways emerging from places you never even considered, and events aligning in ways that feel almost miraculous. These are not coincidences. Rather, they are subtle whispers from the Almighty, guiding you towards what is written in your destiny. If today your heart is relentlessly yearning for something, if you are earnestly making dua, hoping to understand whether that wish is part of your fate, then keep these two profound truths in mind. 1. Divine detours are a mercy. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn, steering you away from what you thought was meant for you. Understand that these detours are not rejections, but redirections towards something far greater than what you originally envisioned. When Allah withholds something, it is often because He is preparing you for something better. Those who fail to recognize the wisdom in Allah's decisions often find themselves in a state of emptiness and despair. Take heed from the example of Iblis, who rebelled against the divine command and was cast away due to his arrogance. His downfall was not because he was denied something, but because he refused to submit to Allah's greater plan. On the other hand, those who accept Allah's decree with trust and patience soon realize that what initially felt like a loss was, in fact, a gateway to something far more rewarding. 2. Acceptance leads to abundance. A powerful hadith reminds us that doubting Allah's justice is a form of oppression, for He has declared injustice forbidden upon Himself. Allah never wrongs His servants. Rather, it is people who, through their impatience and lack of trust, wrong themselves. Those who willingly embrace His decisions, even when they do not immediately understand them, receive bountiful blessings beyond imagination. When they let go of their resistance and surrender to divine wisdom, they find themselves showered with sustenance, ease, and peace in ways they never anticipated. Jami al-Tirmidhi narrates a profound teaching. Strive to act with certainty and contentment. If you find it difficult, then at least be patient, for patience holds immense hidden goodness. Allah reassures us in the Quran, what is with Allah is far better and everlasting for those who trust in Him. Whenever you feel overwhelmed by anger, disappointment, or frustration, choose forgiveness over resentment. When the heart feels broken, when all hope seems to fade, that is precisely the moment when Allah's mercy begins to manifest in your life. It is in these moments of surrender that divine help descends, and honor and elevation are bestowed from the heavens. How does Allah change your destiny? Your destiny starts to shift the moment you prioritize wisdom over fleeting desires. Desires often trap people in cycles of attachment and dissatisfaction, whereas wisdom liberates them, placing them in control of their lives rather than making them slaves to their emotions. The Quran warns, do not let your desires lead you away from justice. If you maintain righteousness and fear Allah, He will forgive you and have mercy upon you. When you make the conscious choice to align yourself with divine guidance rather than momentary temptations, your path begins to straighten. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable start to clear, and you find yourself walking towards a destiny filled with light and blessings. Signs that your desired blessing is destined for you. How can you recognize that what you seek is already on its way to you? Allah often sends signs, but they require spiritual insight to perceive. You undergo a test of patience. Great blessings are often preceded by great trials. Before a miracle unfolds, one must first endure a period of testing. This is Allah's way of refining you, ensuring that you are prepared to receive what you have been longing for. Sometimes these tests may come in the form of delays, hardships, or even losses. But if you remain steadfast, trusting that Allah's plan is unfolding perfectly, you will soon witness the beauty of His wisdom. 2. Your understanding of faith deepens. Before Allah grants a significant blessing, He strengthens the believer's understanding of faith. He nurtures their heart, fortifies their trust, and instills in them the certainty that whatever unfolds is by His decree. A person who is close to their blessing begins to see life differently. They no longer panic over delays or setbacks because they firmly believe, no matter what happens, my Lord will never abandon me. He will always guide me to what is best. This unwavering faith is a sign that Allah has chosen you for something great. The tears you have shed, the patience you have exercised, they have not gone unnoticed. The Almighty sees everything, and He will soon reward you in ways beyond your imagination. Allah promises in the Quran, whoever submits to Allah and does righteous deeds will receive a never-ending reward. They will have no fear, nor will they grieve. The second great sign, spiritual awakening. Another unmistakable sign that your desired blessing is near is when you start to see life with an awakened heart. You seek repentance sincerely, striving to cleanse your soul of past mistakes. You begin to feel the embrace of divine mercy, and you sense Allah's presence guiding you at every turn. Allah states, "Those who are protected from the greed of their hearts are the truly successful ones." Do you know who is truly destined for divine blessings? It is the one who turns to Allah in solitude, pouring out their heart, making Him their closest confidant. When a servant sincerely prays, consistently remembers Allah, and places their complete trust in Him, then ease and solutions start to appear in ways they never anticipated. Allah Himself declares, "Whoever remembers me, I will grant them according to their desires." Be patient until Allah makes His decision, for He is the best of decision makers. Final reflection. What is meant for you will reach you. Maulana Rumi profoundly reminds us, never feel disheartened by someone else's good fortune or compare it to your struggles. Never feel envious of another's ease, nor complain about your difficulties. Focus on your journey, for what is meant for you will never be given to another, and what is given to someone else will never be taken from you. Allah's treasures are boundless. He is Al-Karim, the most generous. The Quran affirms, "Those who strive in our path, we will certainly guide them to our ways." Indeed, Allah is with those who act with sincerity. So keep moving forward with unwavering faith. When the time destined for you arrives, every hardship will transform into ease. Every struggle will be replaced with comfort, and you will be raised to heights of honor and success. Remain steadfast, for the Most Merciful will soon make your heart's desires a reality, inshallah. May Allah keep you all blessed and content. Ameen. The power of trusting Allah's timing. One of the most crucial lessons in life is learning to trust Allah's timing. Many people struggle with patience, feeling anxious when their prayers are not answered immediately. However, what they fail to realize is that Allah's delay is never a denial. It is always for a greater purpose. Imagine a seed planted deep in the soil. It does not sprout immediately. It takes time, nourishment, and care before it grows into a strong tree. Similarly, your prayers and desires are like seeds that Allah has planted in your destiny. They need time to grow, and only He knows the perfect moment for them to bloom. Allah reminds us in the Quran, "Perhaps you dislike something, but it is good for you. And perhaps you love something, but it is bad for you. Allah knows, and you do not know." Surah Al-Baqarah 216. If we reflect deeply, we will see that many times in life, we have wished for things that, in hindsight, would not have been good for us. Perhaps a job we desperately wanted would have led us to an unhealthy environment. Perhaps a person we wish to be with was not meant for our journey. But when Allah withholds something, He is protecting us from what we do not see. And when He gives at the best time, in the best way. Understanding the hidden wisdom behind delays. When a blessing is meant for you, Allah prepares you for it. He shapes your heart, strengthens your soul, and tests your patience. There is immense wisdom behind delays, and those who trust Allah through these moments find themselves receiving far more than they ever expected. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Know that what has missed you was never meant to befall you, and what has befallen you was never meant to miss you." If you truly internalize this, your heart will find peace. You will no longer feel restless, nor will you be consumed by worries about the future. Instead, you will live with the certainty that Allah's plan is unfolding in the best possible way. Signs that Allah is preparing you for your blessing. Beyond the tests and deepened faith, there are other signs that indicate Allah is bringing you closer to your destined blessing. You develop a stronger relationship with Allah. Before Allah grants a major blessing, He draws you closer to Him. You may find yourself suddenly yearning for more prayer, feeling a stronger connection when reciting the Quran, or shedding tears in solitude while making dua. This is because Allah wants your heart to be fully aligned with Him before He bestows upon you what you desire. He wants you to trust Him, rely on Him completely, and recognize that no blessing holds value unless it is accompanied by His presence in your life. 2. You are tested with letting go. Sometimes before a great blessing arrives, you must let go of what no longer serves you. This could be unhealthy attachments, toxic relationships, or habits that prevent you from growing. Allah replaces what is lost with something far greater. If you are experiencing a period of loss, know that this is not the end. It is the beginning of something better. Allah states in the Quran, "Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Indeed, with hardship comes ease." Surah Al-Inshirah 5-6. Notice how this verse repeats itself? It is as if Allah is reassuring us that no difficulty is permanent and ease is always around the corner. 3. Your perspective on life changes. When Allah is preparing you for something great, you start seeing life differently. You become more grateful for small blessings, more conscious of your actions, and more aware of the temporary nature of this world. You begin to trust that every moment, whether good or bad, is part of a greater divine plan. Your worries lessen, your heart finds peace, and you walk forward with confidence, knowing that what is written for you will reach you. A powerful reminder: envy and comparison have no place in your journey. One of the greatest obstacles to inner peace is comparing your journey to others. Often, people look at someone else's life and think, "Why do they have what I want?" Or "Why is their path easier than mine?" But this kind of thinking is a deception from Shaitan. It blinds people from seeing the unique blessings that Allah has specifically designed for them. Maulana Rumi's words remind us, "What is meant for you will never be given to another, and what is given to another will never be taken from you." Instead of comparing your journey to others, focus on your own path. Trust that Allah has written something beautiful for you, something that will arrive at the exact moment you are ready for it. Final words. Walk with faith, not fear. Life is a journey of trust, patience, and surrender. Allah has already written your story, and He is guiding you toward your destined blessings, even when you cannot see it. Whenever you feel lost or discouraged, remind yourself, Allah does not abandon those who rely on Him. Every delay has a divine reason. What is meant for you will never miss you. The doors that are meant to open will open. The blessings that are meant to reach you will find their way to you. And the hardships you are facing now will soon be replaced with joy. Remain steadfast, for the Most Merciful has already written the best for you. Inshallah. May Allah grant you all the patience, wisdom, and faith to recognize the blessings that are on their way to you. Ameen.